Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ricky V, and today I want to tell you about the strongest muscle building supplement that is out there. And I should clarify, this is a whole class of supplements, guys. Now, as you're out there on your fitness grind, trying to take the best products to go along with your program and all of your goals, you're going to run into some advertising for different products that are going to promise many different things. And guys, I know all about it. I've been in this industry for 20 years, and I know exactly all of the different compounds that are available out there. And I also know all of the different marketing strategies that many companies use to convince you to use their products. And this is just a short video to shed light on what is actually going on in the bodybuilding supplement realm and what you need to be looking for in your anabolic supplements. Hear me out, guys. When a company offers you a new compound, something new that is supposed to help you build muscle mass, the first thing you want to look for is what pathway does it take to anabolism? How does this compound in your body affect growth? And what can it actually do for you? Now, there are different categories of muscle building compounds out there, and I'm going to go down the list and tell you about the most effective one. But I'm going to start with the basics, the most basic of supplements you can get for muscle building, and then work our way up to the most effective class of compounds. So here you go. First, you have your proteins. And proteins are just the building blocks to making muscle. So having something like a whey protein shake, it just helps with muscle mass. But you could replace that with just food. You could just have more proteins in your food and not really need the whey protein. Right after that comes the amino acids, the free-form amino acids. Now, the amino acids help not only with nutrition, but if you take some specific amino acids in a higher amount, you're going to get additional benefits, like creatine. Creatine is an amino acid, but if you take enough creatine, it's going to cause intramuscular water retention, giving you a fuller look. L-arginine also helps with the pump, as well as L-citrulline. And something like D-aspartic acid has been documented to increase testosterone levels by as much as 40%. There are different benefits you can gain from different amino acids, but in this scale, they're not the most effective compounds at building muscle mass. Next, you have some of the herbs, the herbal products that help you make more testosterone, that help the Leydig cells in your testes make more of that testosterone that we all want. And yes, some of the herbal stuff is real effective, but your limit, your cap is what your body can produce naturally, even with the herbs. You can maximize production using some of the herbs, like Fedoja agrestis and Tonkat Ali, which are parts of the Vintage Muscle product line. There are several beneficial herbs in the Vintage Muscle product, so those are necessary. Next, right after the herbs, we have the plant sterols. The anabolic plant sterols, like turkesterone, like ecdysteron, like acasatin, like laxogenin. All of these products are now part of the Vintage Muscle product line. And these are plant extracts that have an effect on actual hormone receptors. And that is the most effective way to build muscle, guys, to actually activate these hormonal receptors in your body, specifically the androgen receptors. And some of these plant compounds work to either activate androgen receptors to some degree, or to inhibit the conversion of your testosterone into estrogen hormones, leaving more of your natural testosterone production unchanged, which means there is just more for your androgen receptors. Now, plant sterols are pretty effective, but the number one, the upper echelon of muscle building are actual hormonal products that affect the androgen receptor. Better than just proteins, better than just amino acids, more effective than just increasing natural testosterone production, more effective than just the plant phytosteroids, actual hormones that are identical to hormones your body is making already, like epiandrosterone, like 19-NOR, 1-andro, 4-DHEA, 5-AOHP. These are prohormones that already exist in the human body. You're just taking more of them, adding to your body more exogenous prohormones that he could ever make on his own. And when these prohormones have a conversion to actual androgenic anabolic compounds, these in turn will activate all of your androgen receptors. And proper activation of androgen receptors in the muscle cells, in tendons and bones, signals the cell to strengthen itself, to repair, to get strong. Androgen receptor activation, right along with the insulin pathway and the growth hormone pathway, it's right up there as one of, if not the most effective pathway towards gaining muscle mass. You see, guys, when you add additional amounts of exogenous hormones to your body, you create that same environment you had when you were a man in your late teens and early 20s. You create that hormonal environment where your muscles get stronger with each workout and where your body repairs quite quickly after physical training. As I've discussed in some of my other videos, your endocrine system, specifically testosterone production, begins to shut down around age 30 as just preparation for old age. When you supplement with exogenous sources of these hormones that are going to activate androgen receptors, you're essentially turning back the clock when it comes to anabolism and protein synthesis and how much your body can repair and grow and make progress from the training. Even into your 40s and 50s, guys, you can still make progress and look good and gain tons of mass. Yes, you can do this with the phytosteroids to a smaller degree, Definitely, you'll get some great results from just the proper herbs like Vidoja agrestis, like Toncatali, in high amounts, like we have in the Vintage Muscle product. And the amino acids and proteins, they can provide additional support as well. Why not? But the most effective way to gain size and strength is to add these exogenous androgenic prohormones to your body. The conversion of these to the stronger, more androgenic, more anabolic hormones will happen in your body via different enzymatic reactions, giving all of your muscles that anabolic signal. This is the best way, guys. This is the best way to do it. And the best over-the-counter supplements you can get in the pro-hormone realm come from Vintage Muscle. Vintage Muscle has a whole line of pro-hormone products, very effective for bulking, for cutting. If you need help putting together your own bulking or your own cutting cycle with Vintage Muscle, please make sure to open up the Vintage Muscle community on your Facebook app. As of today, we're 19,000 strong and counting. Come in, ask your questions, say, hey, these are my goals, and I want to put together a cycle. What are the best products for me? And we'll be there to answer your questions. I'll be there. I'll answer them too. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.